Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. Oh, it is Monday, Monday. I'm excited to be here with my dear friends. They're amazing. Team Anthony. It's Dominique and Renee Anthony. They are realtors extraordinaire, fantastic human beings, and I am blessed to not only have them on the show, but to be able to do a home buyer cocktail hour, happy hour, whatever we want to call it. Something different and new with them on October 1st. We're going to talk about that. They had such an amazing idea. And of course, I'm sold when you've got home buyer and cocktail in the title of the event.
Right.
And with the rates and everything that's going on and the more favorable environment that it is for buyers, I think this is a fantastic idea. And if you are a home buyer, you definitely want to attend. So welcome, you two. How are you today?
Doing well. Thanks for having us.
Doing good.
I'm excited to have you guys. You guys have great energy. You really are creative, super creative on your marketing, and your collaborative spirit is amazing. So I'm just thankful to be here. All right. Before we dive into October 1st, which is the home buyer happy hour that we'll talk about, let's learn a little bit about the two of you. Tell us your journey. Maybe how you got to real estate. You can share whatever you want. My audience loves a good story. So enough of me. You go ahead.
Okay, so I'm Dominique, one of the team leads on Team Anthony, and this is my lovely wife, Renee. We're originally from Virginia. We've always been excited about the opportunity to help others in real estate. We started, I would say, by our first home. We enjoyed the buying process for our first home, and we learned so much during that home buying process. And we know a lot of other people don't, research as much as we do. So we, I would say,
decided to be that fill in that space of the education part of it. A lot of our when we talk to our home buyers, when we talk to our sellers, we take a lot of time to make sure they're educated on it, because that's what the important part was. That was the fun part for us. So we just kind of took that and ran with it as far as real estate. We didn't get licensed in Virginia. We knew we were coming to Florida. Florida was calling our name since we've met each other back in 2007. So we got licensed here, and we've been rocking it ever since.
Doing it, rocking and rolling. So how are you, before we dive into the October 1st, how are you feeling about the market? What are you seeing out there? I know we talked about a few things before we went live.
Yeah, sure. So we were talking about why it's a good time, right? And everybody, it's time to buy is now. Okay, we all hear that all the time, but our kind of take on it is the best time to buy is when you're ready to buy, right? So regardless of what the market is, you have to be in position to make that move for your family. But if you are in position, now is definitely not a time to hesitate. There's a couple of good things going on as far as a Hometown Heroes program. We were talking about how that money is hanging out longer than we expected.
Oh my God, it's still there. You need to get with a amazing team like Team Anthony. And of course, I'd love to be your lender on that. Hometown Heroes money is still there, which I just didn't expect it to last this long.
Yep. That, and just on top of the inventory and the deals that buyers can get right now. We represent both buyers and sellers. And we're just really realistic with our sellers. They kind of have to give a little bit right now, because if you're a buyer, you can go out here and get a really good deal, whether it's with resale, because there's a lot of inventory. So it's very competitive for the sellers. So they're trying to get your business, or whether you go new construction, because new construction is giving away the house.
A lot of really, really good incentives out there right now.
Crazy. So it really depends, but you have to get with a team like Team Anthony to really have you walk through what the options are, because sometimes it's really good to have experienced real estate professionals too, because there's a lot of people. We get a lot of, oh my God, Ted, I'm drowning in this deal scenarios, because they didn't have educated realtors and or lenders in the mix. And so as cliche as that sounds, you want to make sure your person has experience. You want to make sure that your team has an understanding of the market within the area that you're looking. There's a lot of things that go into it. And I know you guys are so big on education. And to me, that's the key to all of it. True.
And honestly, the one thing we haven't mentioned, most important, is make sure you're working with somebody who actually cares about you, and not just making the sale, because that's important too. You know, we've had quite a few buyers who chose, you know, not to buy because when we got into the weeds of the process, it wasn't right. It wasn't the right time, or it wasn't the right price or the right rate. And, you know, instead of pushing them towards something that they're not ready for or it's not right for, really just educating again and making sure that they know what they're doing. So, and it's the other way around too. There's some people who's like, I don't think this is the right move. I don't know. And we're like, honey, let me tell you, you are ready. You have all the things in line. Of course, nobody's going to make you buy a house, but these are the A, B, and C's and why it's beneficial for you. So just somebody who cares about you.
Yeah. And just to echo on that real quick, real estate is a people's business. You know, you do have to be educated on the process that it takes to get to the finish line, but we pride ourselves on integrity, one, and we really just like connecting with people and meeting them where they are and helping them to achieve their goals. So being with the right realtor is key to, you know, your home buying process or selling your home.
Agreed. I think it's interesting. You know, we all joke in the industry about, well, my sister's mother's cousin's aunt's neighbor is a real lender. And a lot of times people do immediately go to that because they think that the closeness of the relationship equates to the same thing as experience and knowledge and education. And it doesn't necessarily do that. So it's very important for you to choose. And I always tell people, you have to go with your gut. If you're listing or buying, you have to have, when you have that consult with your person, if you feel good, if you feel cared about, which you were bringing up earlier, if you feel like they're really looking out for you, that's, to me, that's always the plus. That's where I go when I'm trying to work with somebody on a sale of anything. So I love that you guys do that and focus on that. It's super, super important. Quick question for you before we talk about the event. Why did you get into real estate? And what's it like being a married couple in real estate?
So one of the main reasons I would say that we got into real estate was to really help other people. In our previous careers, I would sum that up into, you know, we at its core, we helped other people, and they were two completely different disciplines that we were in before. But that's something that's important to us. Freedom in our schedule, financial freedom, what was another major one for us. And then we're really passionate about, you know, real estate. We really are. So we enjoy doing it. And as far as, you know, we are a married couple. We've been together since 2007, married since 2009. But we work well together. We have different approaches to real estate, but we complement one another's, you know, what we bring to the table in real estate.
That's awesome. For sure. I was going to say something kind of catchy. It left me that fast. But the helping people thing, and as you have mentioned, we're a team, right? So we're the team leaders. We have 3 other people on our team. And the reason we started a team, we don't have like a big conglomerate or anything like that, was the same reason we started real estate. Like, we really wanted to educate people on how to become realtors, give people an option to be on a team that, once again, cares about you as a person. And, you know, of course, we're going to teach you how to be great, but teach you how to be good too. Because there's a lot of, you know, realtors out here that necessarily may or may not be. I know he was talking about.
Say it isn't so. How can that possibly be?
How can that possibly be? Because it's still a corporate job. Well, it's not a corporate job, but, you know, it's a capital job. Like, it's run on capital. Anytime money is involved, you have the good and the bad. So yeah.
And when I say financial freedom, I don't just mean for Renee and I mean for our children, but not just us. Folks who are buying and selling real estate, and of course, you know, the stock market and investments are 3 major vehicles to financial freedom for anyone. Home ownership, you know, I'll tell anyone that any day, it's better in my opinion. Now, of course, there's a time and a place to rent, but, you know, some people, you know, and everyone's in different situations. If you can purchase a home, that's better for you in the long run financially than renting a home for 10, 15, 20 years. You know, build your own equity.
I agree, which brings us to, I totally agree, by the way. which brings us to our topic. Really, we have a home buyer cocktail / happy hour on October 1st at 5 p.m. Tell me how did this idea come about? Because you all know that wasn't my idea, but I was so happy to be able to be invited to it. But tell us why you thought. What is it? The timing? Is it the way that we have it set up? And by we, I mean you all. Your vision is different, which I love. So talk about that.
So we're local here in the Four Corners area. I don't know if we even talk about that. Our office is in Champions Gate. We live right here, like literally at the Four Corners in Davenport, right south of Claremont. So our areas like the Margaritaville, things like that. So we went to Rock and Brews actually for the first time. We've been here forever. We've seen it forever, but we went for the first time last month, or maybe a little bit more than that. And it was a great atmosphere, great food. You know, we were really surprised. They're actually a business partner at my kid's school. So I see them all the time, get coupons, but we went for the first time and it was really great. So to make a long story short, they had an opportunity for us to partner with them to do something for our company. So when we were thinking about, okay, what do we want to do? You know, of course, like you said, it's a little bit different, right? We could do this thing where we have a seminar and, you know, everybody wants to see first-time home buyer seminars and things like that. We didn't want to do that. We just wanted to encourage people to take the steps because, yes, timing right now is important. Right now, if you start your home search now, you're in your home before Thanksgiving, which, you know, everybody wants to be nice and settled, home for the holidays. Who doesn't want a brand new home for the holidays? If that's what you're looking for. So the timing is kind of perfect. We're like, let's jump on this right away. And what makes it different is we want to do the education and the consultation. We want to get you linked with TED to get your pre-qualification. We want all that tedious stuff out of the way. And then we just want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate the fact that you're taking the step to build your generational wealth, to set up your family. We want to have a drink with you, cheers, and just kind of have a good time. So that's what this is about. If
so
we
good. It's such a unique idea. You know, a lot of times I do a lot of home buyer seminars, and sometimes it's first time home buyer seminars. Right. What I loved, that seminar word makes everybody go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Right. You know, because we're all busy, but how awesome to get all this stuff done that you normally would have to get done anyway, get it done, and then we're going to celebrate you. That's what to me makes this so awesome and so unique. Because you're going to know what your purchasing power is. You're going to be working with an amazing team, Team Anthony, me. We're going to get you where you need to be. And then we're going to celebrate you for just going through the consultation process, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So instead of me talking for hours and hours on a webinar or seminar, we're going to get stuff done, get to business, get it through, and then we're going to celebrate.
That's it. Yeah. And we want to do it somewhere on neutral ground, so to speak. We don't want to meet at a brokerage. We don't want to meet, you know, at a mortgage office. We want to meet somewhere that's fun, that's a relaxed environment where you can kind of let your hair down and, you know, ask any questions, you know, real estate related that you might have. And, you know, we just want to provide the drinks if you choose to indulge. Perfect. If not, that's perfect too. But we just want to make it fun, make it something different and something memorable too, because I'm not sure how many, you know, buyers get invited out to, you know, a place like Rock and Brews.
Yeah. If the buyer doesn't want their cocktail, I will gladly. I'm sure Ted will, you know, take
we all know that. Yes. You don't know me by now. You will know me at that event. All right. So give us the details.
Yeah. One other thing I wanted to say about it. The other reason we wanted to do the consultation ahead of time is because, like we said, that personal approach, everybody's situation is different. And when you go to these seminars, we're talking to a big group of people and they all have different scenarios. And so you're just getting really general surface information. Whereas when you meet with us one-on-one, we're talking about your situation, you know, your details and figuring out what's best for you. And same with Ted, he's going to actually give you your numbers. So it's not just general. You don't feel like you wasted your time. So that was the last one.
Yes, and think about all of those people that might aggravate you on a webinar that ask questions that have nothing to do with you. You get the personalized touch up front, and then we celebrate you for doing that. So
that's it.
That's
it.
Give us the details. It's October 1st.
October 1st, 5 p.m. at Rock and Brews. The way that you get your ticket is by clicking on the links that I'm sure Ted's going to provide, going to our social media pages, any of those types of things, filling out that form so that we can schedule your consultation. Promise you it's not painful. We can do it via Zoom. If you want to be in person, we can, but just a quick kind of 30-minute call where we kind of go through the home buying process and make sure that you understand what you're getting into or what you might want to get into. Then the next step is to get on the phone with Ted, because who doesn't want to talk to Ted? And yes, get your numbers. So just a soft pre-qualification, nothing hard, just to get an understanding of where you are in the market and whether or not you're ready to buy right now or not. And whether you're ready to buy now or not, then you will get your invitation. So even if it's not time, you'll still get to come hang with us, get to know us a little bit more so we can solidify that for when you purchase in the future. We can solidify that relationship. So you'll get your ticket for great raffles. We got some giveaways we're doing. We're going to have our first round of drinks on Team Anthony and appetizers throughout the night. The other upside is our event starts at 5, but the Rock and Brews happy hour goes until 7. Yeah.
I think it's 7 o'clock.
So even after your first round of drinks on us, if you want some more, then we're still happy hour. So we're just having a good time.
And again, it's in Margaritaville. So after that event's over, you have your family with you. It's a ton of things to walk around and do in that area. It's a movie theater. You got Cold Stone's not too far away. So it's a really nice area to kind of make an evening of. So
such a great, I love this idea so much. I feel like there are a lot of people who are on the fence. This is a way to get you off the fence and just see. Remember, if you can tell already, none of us are high pressure people. We are really just trying to figure out what your purchasing power is. We want to educate you. We don't want you to miss out either. Hometown heroes and things like that you could miss out on. And we also don't want you to go with misinformation. Like I had somebody the other day say, oh my God, I don't have 20% down, Ted. And I thought, well, you're not. Who are you? Are you just a first-time home buyer? Why? Why 20% down? But the marketing out there, or the notions, preconceived notions out there, there's a lot of misinformation, which I also think keeps people from stepping over into the home buying process. So we want to get rid of all of those myths for you and help you figure out, all right, is now the time? Because it might be, and you don't even know it, or you might miss out on down payment money that you are going to really regret if you don't at least take the leap and let us get you ready. So that's
for sure
on there. All right. So October 1st, 5 p.m. Rock and Brews. All of that link is below. You'll see it. You can't miss it. You can find Team Anthony there at their link, which is poplme.co/Team Anthony. You can find me on Linktree. All of the links are there too. If you can't find any of that, you still need it, you can call me at 407-810-5670 or text me, and I will get you all of the links and get you to Dominique and Renee, and we will get the process started. You guys are an absolute joy. I am so excited for October 1st. I'm very thankful that you with me, Lee, and just really excited to get some people excited about
home buying.
All right. We will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Do not forget, get your everything done and then come celebrate with us. Come
hang out with us.
And hang out with us. And you'll realize, I think, that you have more purchasing power than you knew. So let's get you there. All right, guys. I appreciate you both so much. Come back in and look at those links. Don't forget. All right. We'll see you guys.